think we got some breaking news here.
Uh-oh.
Andrew Filipponi reported that Mason Rudolph is re-signing with the Steelers. Do you have a reaction to that?
I don't really have much reaction to it outside of the fact that that just shows that there wasn't much
Of a market for
a market for him out there, and I think ultimately this is probably the last situation. But to be honest, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes and the conversations. I'm sure the Steelers probably were like, "Hey, we would love to have you back, but just not at the
money that you was getting,
amount, that you were getting last year." So I would imagine when that deal comes out and the numbers come out, it probably would be for a vet deal to bring him back. Now, he does know the offense is capable of helping the young guy out, and I think ultimately if the system stayed the same as it relates to what Mike Tomlin's thought process is, he likes to keep 3 quarterbacks on the roster. And if that's the case, then that means Mason will possibly be inactive on game day, but at least he's on the roster. But I think right now you're probably half and half. 16 only keep 2, 16 only keeps 3 quarterbacks. So Mason's fortunate enough to at least come back here. But ultimately, I've been in that position before.
Talk about it.
As the veteran quarterback, they're going to say, yes, we appreciate you, but we love that nice new shiny toy that we have with a young guy, and we're going to give him every opportunity to beat you out. And then all of a sudden, in that third preseason game, they're going to say, oh, here, by the way, Mason, we want you to play the first half and prove to us that you can still play.
Yeah.
That's ultimately how he's going to make the roster by that third preseason game.
Now, this one's a question to both of you guys. What happens to his number?
Oh.
That undrafted rookie took it. Tanner Morgan, too. Yeah.
I think that's going to be one of those ones that the equipment department is going to have to figure out.
Hey, well, technically, we haven't seen Tanner in a game with this.
They got to give Mason his number back, right? You got to give it back.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's possible, but hey, if they allocate it to somebody else, the rookie could come in here and say, you want to know what? Everything is negotiable, and that includes number 2. So if you want to talk about that, we can talk about it.
Hey, Mason, you did make 5 last year, right? Okay. I mean, hey, this number is definitely negotiable. It's definitely negotiable, man. I like that.
That brings me back because I remember when I was a rookie in Detroit and I was 16 in college, and I remember getting to the Lion, and Jim Miller, former Steeler here, he was in Detroit, and he was like, hey, everything's negotiable. And I said, well, how much is it? He was like 15 grand. I said, well, 10 is free over here, and I will take 10. That's how I ended up in 10. Ironically, I beat him out that rookie year during training camp, and then ultimately 16 opened back up. I was like, no, I'm going to keep 10. And then once I got to Pittsburgh, Cordell Stewart was already 10, and that just sent me back to 16, so it allowed me to get back into my number.
I like that.